What's up, good everyone? It's your boy DK Bones with another James Bond review. This time it's License to Kill. Um, Film came out in 1989. It's the 16th film in the James Bond series produced by Ian Productions. The second and final film to star Timothy Dalton as James Bond. In the film, James Bond resigns from MI6 in order to take revenge against the drug lord Franz Sanchez, who ordered an attack on Bond's friend and CIA agent Felix Leiter and murdered Felix's wife after their wedding. Um, License to Kill was the fifth and final Bond film directed by John Glenn. It's the last to feature Robert um, Brown as M, Carolina Bliss as this last one for Carolina Bliss as Moneypenny. It also is the last to feature work of screenwriter Richard Maybaum, title designer Marcin Biner, and a producer Albert R. Broccoli, who died in the following years, which was sad. License to Kill was the first Bond film to not use the title Ian Fleming's story, originally titled License Revolt. The name changed during post production to American studio audience associated with the term driving license. So a lot of people would confuse that, I guess. Although the plot is largely original, it contains elements of Fleming's novel Live and Let Die and a short story, The Hillbright Reality, uh, interwoven with the sabotage element influenced by Akira, because it's a Japanese name, um, of a Japanese film, Yojamo. The budget reasons, License to Kill became the first Bond film shot entirely outside the United Kingdom. Principal photography took place in location in Mexico and the United States, while interiors were filmed at studios Tribeca instead of Palmwood Studios. Film The film budget was 32 million. The film earned over 156 million worldwide and receives a general positive reviews. But a lot of people criticized it for its dark tone. I think that had to do mostly with what was going on in the world at the time, the fight on drugs, the war on drugs, as they said it. There were so many ads out there for the war on drugs, and I think um, the James Bond production scene leaned on that. For me, the Bond girls um, are amazing. Carrie Lowell, she's, as you see right there, is very beautiful. Robert DeVay, the main villain, was amazing. Some of the stuff they used for like the trucks and um, special effect, well, not special effects, but the things they use for how to make the vehicles, the truck, especially the trucks. There's a young man. What is his name? I'm gonna get it. Benicio del Toro. That's a young Benicio del Toro, right there. Um, young, young. Again, there's Carrie Lowell. Um, and Timothy Dalton. I think this was his best performance as Bond. It's one of my favorite James Bond. I was young, and this film got me really hooked on it. Besides Roger Moore was old in age, but I really liked this film. Um, not just from the drug, I'm fighting more on drugs, but I just like I like with the locations, um, the Mexico location, and just the Caribbean feel, Key West. This young lady, Ta- uh, Ta- Lisa Soto, very beautiful. Um, Again, you can't go wrong with watching James Bond for his locations, the women, the attention to detail, the villain. He played a great villain. I remember him watching him in Goonies. Um, Robert Duvey, he played a really good drug lord. Um, yeah, some of the explosions and the attention to detail they did in this movie. Timothy Dalton was kind of bland as Bond, but he came out more ladies' man in this one, I guess. He was out for vengeance for his friend Felix Leiter, um, but overall, I thought his performance was good. Um, it kind of wasn't fair in my view because they were eyeing Pierce Brosnan the whole time. This movie was filmed, and they were willing to wait out his contract with Remington Steele to for the next James Bond film. But for me, the location, the scenery, as I say in most of the James Bond film, but I love the Keys. I love Florida. That's where I'm at now. But um, some of the stunts were amazing. Again, beautiful woman. Um, the actions, the vengeance. The scene right here when it like Bond um, Bond betrayed him because he thought Bond was on his side, but um, it was really good. And then him leaving the MI6 again, the beautiful women. I guess this is off when they're having a break. But yeah, um, this movie to me is pretty good. And then Wayne Newton. Wayne Newton had a part in this, which was funny. He was like a TV evangelist. Um, Again, yeah, I recommend this movie. I rate this movie as a like 8.5 for its time. It's very good. Frank McRae as Sharky, um, Evan McGill, Double Cross CIA, and Felix Leiter. This old Felix Leiter. He played in. I think he played in one of the Bond films earlier. Um, Again, yeah, just I can just keep going through these pictures and uh, like makes me want to watch this movie again. I don't know if Amazon still has all the Bond films on there, but has to watch for free right now. But I would recommend if you want to go through the list and watch uh, the James Bond, Desmond Llewellyn. It's Q. Again, it's a lot of action in this movie, a lot of betrayal and scenery. You can't go wrong with this movie. I know a lot of people don't like Timothy Dalton as Bond, but I thought this movie was good. And then also um, Gladys Knight sang the theme song "License to Kill." I mean, I think it's one of the best. It doesn't. A lot of people don't mention it. I think it's one of the best theme songs for James Bond. And then they had Patti LaBelle at the end of the movie singing the song. So it was really, really well done. I thought. Um, I think the negative views were again because it pushed hard on what's going on in the world at the time, and that was the war on drugs. Um, but to me, and then they had a bunch of gadgets in it. This camera thing turned into a gun for Bond. Um, but yeah, the stunts, um, nonstop action in this movie. I mean, there's a little bit some slow parts, but for the most part, it was a very well done movie, in my opinion. So yeah, um, I'll leave the links in for some of the pictures and everything. But yeah, this movie was very very good in my opinion. I can't speak enough. I can't speak enough up on it. And was Timothy Dalton's last Raw as Bond, but I think he did a good job at it. And you had very, very beautiful women in this movie. Anyways, my opinion. So if you think differently, let me know. Leave a comment. If you like what I'm saying, hit the like button, subscribe, share, get my stuff out there. And I will see you guys next time.